Well, it's time for Alamogordo Town News on Crazy Radio. I'm Anthony Lucero. When it comes to news here on KALH, weather always comes first. We can expect active weather across the Southwest and Rockies today and tomorrow. New Mexico faces a marginal risk for excessive rainfall and isolated flash flooding, along with a few storms possibly producing hail and strong wind gusts. Snow was going to develop in the northern Rockies, where winter weather advisories are posted for higher elevations. Meanwhile, much of the central U.S. remains unusually warm, highs reaching the mid-80s in Illinois and Missouri, nearly 20 degrees above normal for mid-October. Closer to home, unsettled weather continues as tropical moisture and a slow west coast trough bring scattered showers and storms, some possibly strong to severe with hail, gusty winds, and localized flash flooding. Drier air moves in tomorrow, setting up a dry, warmer weekend with temperatures back to normal for mid-October. Ragweed pollen remains moderate, asthma risk low, arthritis inflammation is running pretty high though. We'll have another look at the weather following this news.
This is Rain Control with roadblock information for Wednesday, the 15th of October. Highway 70, Highway 380, Highway 54, War Highway, Owen Road, and Nike Avenue will be open all day.
New Mexico State Senator Nick Paul has announced his immediate resignation, citing health concerns and a desire to focus on family. Paul is a Republican who has been representing District 33, and that includes parts of Otero, Lincoln, and Chaves counties. He called serving his constituents one of the greatest honors of his life. GOP Chairwoman Amy Barella praised his integrity and leadership, stating his impact will be felt across southern New Mexico.
I'm surprised, but, Nick Paul has always been a man that's true to his convictions. So we'll just wait and hear from him what the reason was.
Alamogordo Mayor Pro Tem Sharon McDonald speaking with KALH. We invited Senator Paul to speak with us, but he politely declined, stating he was not taking any interviews at this time. But Nick, you know this from what I told you in private, and I'll say it right here in public. The door is always open. Night or day, you let me know and let's talk. County commissioners will now nominate Republican candidates for that seat, with Governor Michelle Lujan Grisham required to appoint one of those to complete the term. An IPRA request has been filed seeking all city communications related to an alleged illegal audio recording incident at the Alamogordo Chamber of Commerce. That is a city-owned facility. The complaint, which was filed by Danielle Rondelez, claims a chamber employee secretly recorded a private conversation after an August board meeting. Alamogordo Mayor Susan Payne calls the situation troubling and says it raises serious concerns about privacy and trust. When it comes to recording, New Mexico is a one-party consent state, confirmed by Police Chief David Kunihiro, who says a review found no probable cause for criminal charges, noting that conversations in public spaces have limited privacy protections. But the city will continue reviewing surveillance policies at the facility.
To be honest with you, a little hypocritical. I know the executive director of the chamber had a recording done of some comments that he made, and he was very angry about those. And so I find it honestly humorous that he did the very same thing that was done to him, and somehow that makes it okay. So shame on him. Shame on the president of the chamber, or the chamber board. I'm really disappointed, and a lot of other people feel the same way, and we'll just see how it goes.
Mayor Susan Payne speaking with KALH. At last night's Alamogordo City Commission meeting, officials unanimously approved Resolution 2025-31, allowing public records requested through Next Request to be automatically deleted, and also passed the first publication of Ordinance 1718, establishing the Gross Receipts Investment Program. Commissioners discussed but did not vote upon how to allocate the remaining balance in the LEADA Fund 105. The full meeting is available for public viewing on the City of Alamogordo YouTube channel. Alamogordo is set to host the 2025 New Mexico Main Street Institute today through Friday, celebrating 40 years of Main Street success and Alamogordo's own downtown revival. Over 100 leaders from across the state will gather at the historic Dudley School Community Center, which is a restored landmark symbolizing heritage and renewal. Workshops will spotlight small business growth, historic preservation, and public-private partnerships.
And I think this is going to be an inspiration for others who will come here and see what can happen if everybody works together. And, it's the city, the county, it's the Main Street store owners, it's the people that are working on the actual places they actually see the intensity that the shop owners and everybody that's working with this, that we all have here in Alamogordo. And I really think it's kind of spurring them on to get it done because they want to see it too.
Mayor Pro Tem Sharon McDonald speaking with Crazy Radio. The event is expected to give Alamogordo a solid economic boost while showcasing the city's leadership in community-driven revitalization. Crews are starting Phase 1 hazard tree cleanup in the Blue 2 and South Fork burn scars of the Lincoln National Forest. The project began a few days ago and focuses on removing dead trees that threaten roads, recreation areas, and nearby property in order to restore safety after this summer's devastating fires and floods. Trees will be cut and left in place for later removal as part of a long-term recovery plan. It's a key step towards rebuilding access, safety, and stability for southern New Mexico's forest communities. The Alamogordo Chess Club is updating their schedule. Monday meetings will now begin at 5:30 p.m. to make it easier for working folks to join in before the grocery store closes at 10. And a quick heads up, the Las Cruces tournament, which was scheduled for this Saturday, has been canceled as a result of scheduling conflicts. A little more time to sharpen those strategies before the next match. Otero County's National Night Out is today from 4:30 until 8:30. That's at the Otero County Fairgrounds. Bring the family to meet local law enforcement, firefighters, and community vendors. Enjoy free food, live entertainment, and exciting demonstrations. Celebrate community safety and hometown pride at this fun event hosted by the Otero County Sheriff's Department and Taberta. Well, today is Wednesday. Let's see what Olivia has planned this week at the La Luz Ag Market.
Hey y'all, this is Olivia, and you know what time it is. That's right, it's market time again at the La Luz Agricultural Market. Wow, last weekend was incredible. So many vendors sold out, and the fall vibes were strong. Let's bring that same energy back this Saturday, October 18th, starting at 10:30 a.m. at 7298 Highway 5470 in La Luz. We're looking at a beautiful fall day, sunny skies and a high of 68 degrees. Perfect sweater weather to stroll the market, sip something warm, and enjoy all your favorite local goods. You'll find farm fresh eggs, raw milk, baked treats, homemade crafts, and fall favorites from our wonderful local vendors. Come shop, visit, and soak up that crisp autumn air while supporting your community. Don't forget to follow us on Facebook at La Luz Agricultural Market to see what special goodies and seasonal surprises will be waiting for you. So grab a friend, grab a sweater, and come celebrate fall with us this Saturday at the La Luz Agricultural Market, where community, harvest, and hometown charm come together under the autumn sun, where community, harvest, and hometown charm come together under the autumn sun.
News from around the state in just a moment. This is Alamogordo Town News on Crazy Radio. I'm Anthony Lucero.
Hi, it's me, here to tell you about AlamogordoTownNews.org. This is Otero County's #1 source for local news, sports, and community. Quite frankly, AlamogordoTownNews.org is the big LES news service online. AlamogordoTownNews.org is a Second Life Media affiliated company.
Directory Plus is the right size book. It's the book if you need a full book.
That's what just one person has to say about Directory Plus. With its red cover, features, colorful yellow pages, and lots more, it's no wonder people all over use Directory Plus.
It has so much more information. You can cross-check phone numbers or addresses or pretty much anything.
Look on the plus side, Directory Plus.
I'm a big fan of Directory Plus.
We asked parents to share their journey of adopting teens.
They changed who I am because I can't see life without them in it.
Visit adoptuskids.org to learn more. Brought to you by Adopt US Kids, the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, and the Ad Council.
Edgar Perez of Sunland Park has been arrested and charged with murder after allegedly killing Jesus Alba de la Cruz. This happened Monday afternoon. Investigators say witnesses identified Perez as the shooter. Court documents report the altercation began with a machete-like knife, leading to confrontation, where Perez allegedly grabbed a rifle and shot the victim twice. The dispute may have involved a personal matter, with witnesses saying tensions arose over an alleged relationship and an ex-girlfriend. Raymond Lucero has been sentenced to 50 years in prison for the 2018 murder of his ex-girlfriend, Tess Jaregui. That happened in Roswell. He's also facing 4 counts of child abuse. Lucero allegedly opened fire on his ex-girlfriend's home during a drive-by shooting. Her children were inside, but fortunately, they were not injured. Kevin Marin has been charged with aggravated battery against a household member with a deadly weapon and attempt to commit a felony following a shooting at a Santa Teresa home. This happened early Monday morning. Police say they found 3 bullet casings in Marin's bedroom, blood under a vehicle, and a female family member suffering 11 gunshot wounds. She's in critical condition at UMC in El Paso. Marin was reportedly on the scene when family members found the victim. The case is set to be presented to a grand jury as this investigation continues. We talked about this. However, it just seems to get worse somehow. A door cam video in Roswell has sparked controversy after Democratic school board candidate Sarah MacArthur used a offensive homosexual slur while exchanging words with a former Republican candidate, Tracy De La Rosa.
Well, we don't want neither faggots either.
The incident occurred during a door-to-door campaign conversation about MacArthur's affiliation with Emerge. That's a Democratic women's political group, pretty far left if you ask me. MacArthur later apologized, saying she meant to say fascist and regretted using such a hateful word. Or rather, in my opinion, she regrets getting caught because the audio sounds to me like she meant that word specifically.
Did you say faggots? Because I got it on camera. Good, I'm fine.
In other news, another Democrat has no clue what the word fascist means. Film at 11. The Republican Party of New Mexico is reminding voters that local elections for mayor, council, school board, and water boards are coming up. The GOP is highlighting their constitutional conservative candidates and encouraging residents to register, vote early, or request absentee ballots. The party stresses that local races are often decided by just a few votes, so get involved and contribute to help elect statewide. Constitutional conservative candidates. If there are any, I haven't seen them. Nothing against the Republican Party, but to me, conservatism will always be the 3 pillars: frugality, compassion, tradition. The last man I saw that actually espoused those beliefs? Ronald Reagan. In New Mexico CD2, Democratic operatives are ramping up efforts with outreach to reluctant voters, backing Athena Allen. She's running for Albuquerque City Council and running newspaper ads in conservative areas like Alamogordo and Carlsbad. Albuquerque Mayor Tim Keller headlines a meeting tomorrow while Democrats plan fundraisers featuring AG Raul Torres and Secretary of State Maggie Toulouse Oliver. Organizers are also recruiting for social media campaigns and urging monthly donations to fund voter registration and turnout drives. Rio Rancho Mayor Greg Hull has officially announced his 2026 campaign for New Mexico governor, becoming the first Republican candidate officially in the race. Hull has been considering a run since April. He made it official with a campaign video yesterday. Other declared candidates include Bernalillo County DA Sam Bregman, former U.S. Representative Deb Haaland, and former Las Cruces Mayor Ken Miyagishima. It doesn't appear that Republican gubernatorial candidate Belinda Robertson ever filed the paperwork. Sports and weather are coming up next. This is Alamogordo Town News on Crazy Radio. I'm Anthony Lucero.
They are role models and educators. Their work requires a great deal of time and energy for very little pay. Who are these unsung heroes?
Thanks, Coach.
Thanks, Coach.
The simple truth about education-based athletics in New Mexico is this. Without a committed team of coaches and administrators, they just wouldn't be possible. School sports, they bring out the best in all of us. This message presented by the New Mexico Activities Association and the New Mexico Athletic Directors Association.
There's 3 matches for New Mexico volleyball today. All of those are up north. Your Crazy Radio spot-on weather forecast for the Tularosa Basin today calls for sunny skies, winds gusting up to 26 miles per hour. Mostly clear tonight, winds gusting up to 24. Sunny tomorrow, winds gusting up to 21. Your high today in the basin, 82. Low tonight of 61. High tomorrow, 78 degrees. In Cloudcroft, sunny skies today, winds gusting up to 22 miles per hour. Mostly clear tonight, winds gusting up to 21. Sunny tomorrow, winds gusting up to 22. Your high today in Cloudcroft, 64. Low tonight of 45. High tomorrow, 59 degrees. Local breaking news can be found on our website, alamogordotownnews.org, and you can learn more about Crazy Radio by visiting kalhradio.org. Also check out the Crazy KLH Radio YouTube channel, because that's where we post our daily newscasts, complete interviews, and other information which concerns everyone in the Tularosa Basin. Be sure to give this video a like and subscribe to our channel if you've not done so already. That way you too can remain informed of the goings-on in the Tularosa Basin. And that concludes this Wednesday edition of Alamogordo Town News on Crazy Radio. I'm Anthony Lucero.